Hallo, hallo und herzlich willkommen auf meinem YouTube-Kanal. No, this video is not going to be in German, but this video is going to be about learning German. Today I decided to record this video in order to share with you the tips and tricks that I have that helped me during my journey, during all the time that I learned German. I learned German since 4.5 years, since I came to Germany. And I'm still using those tips because I'm still in that process. German language, unfortunately, is not that easy. Well, it's not easy at all. That's why I am still learning it, practicing it, and I would like to share with you the tips and the tools that I use in order to speak a better German every day. So the tip number 1 is going to be as obvious as that, but just do something every single day. It's so easy as it sounds, but it's not that easy when it actually comes to the point of doing that. I mean, do whatever you choose. You can read a few phrases, you can learn just 2 words a day, or you can watch some program, or you can read a book, or anything that you can do, but just do that every single day, and you're going to improve. Of course, it's better if you do 1 hour of learning language every single day, but if you only have 15 minutes, just do that. Don't wait until when you will have more time to do something, or I don't know what's gonna happen that you decide, yes, now this is the time to learn. That's never gonna come. And this is actually in anything you do. If you set the goal for yourself to learn the language, then just do every single day. The tip number 2, it is if you're still not in Germany, if you're still in your home country and just considering to move to Germany, start learning the language right now. It's better to get some basics of German before coming to Germany than to do it the way I did. I came to Germany without having any basic knowledge in German, and it was difficult. It was super hard for me to just start how to pronounce the words, how to formulate the phrases, how to say Entschuldigung, ich brauche Hilfe, or like some basic phrases for the everyday life. I had to learn them when I was already here, and it was super difficult for me. So better to start doing something when you are in your home country to at least get some basic knowledge. The best thing would be if you get the A1 level. That would be just like perfect. But if you have time, better to start before you arrive here. So the tip number 3 is attend the German courses. I have not attended the intensive courses here in Germany, but I know people who did that, and I know that they improve super fast. The way they learn German is extremely difficult because they have like full-time job of learning German every single day for like 5 hours or so, having also homeworks and stuff. I did another thing. I did another courses because those courses, they were provided from the organization, from the AIM Academy it's called. The students from our university were able to attend the German courses for free. That's why I chose that way, because the intensive courses are kind of expensive. If you pay for the course, I guess one course is around 450 euros. I am not sure if that's the correct amount, but that's a lot. And we were able to learn German for free. But it took us a long time because, for example, A1, and that's the first level that you can get in German, we learned the whole year. And in the intensive course, I think you get this level in a few months. But in general, my advice to you is to attend courses. You can learn the language by your own. You can get the books. If you have a good self-discipline, you can learn the language by yourself. But it is always better to learn in the group. There, you can communicate with other people who also learn the language. There you get the things explained to you in the proper way. And it's always the best way to start in the group, or maybe learning the language one by one with the teacher, but that's also kind of expensive. Tip number 4 is watch something in German. If you love Netflix, watch some Netflix series or movies in German, or you can watch some YouTubers speaking German, even watching some stories in Instagram in German. Just try to kind of surround yourself with German-speaking people in the sense that you watch at least something every single day. For example, if you don't really speak that good German, I can suggest you to watch the movie that you have already watched in your mother language, and you know the plot and you know what's gonna happen next, so that's going to be easier for you to understand what's happening when you watch that in German. Obviously, it's always good to stop when you don't understand something, to watch with the subtitles, and then to write down the phrase or to write down the word that you see and it's new for you in order to learn. But I am a lazy one and I'm not always doing that, but at least if you watch something, even if you don't understand completely every single word, but you understand the phrase or you understand the meaning of the sentence, then that will also help you. Maybe if you already have like a language level, let's say B1, I think, then I would recommend you to watch the series. It's called Turkish für Anfänger. And that has nothing to do with Turkey. I mean, yes, it has, but it's not in the Turkish language or something, it's in German. The language they use is kind of easy, the phrases they use are easy, they have a lot of slang words, so that's kind of a good thing to do. That's kind of relaxing and not so anstrengend, so like not so stressful to watch. I guess you will like it. I'm not sure, obviously, because it's like a Geschmackssache. The matter of taste, but I would recommend that to you as well. Also, when it comes to surrounding yourself with German, then comes the tip number 5. Try to apply to any job here in Germany. It can be mini job, it can be anything, maybe just like one day per week, but that when you go and you actually communicate with German speakers, that's gonna help you to improve, because during the work time, you're going to be forced to speak German, and even if you don't understand something, you will have to kind of make it happen. That's why I really suggest that. That helped me so much. My first German speaking job, and when I actually had to speak and communicate and to understand German speaking people, helped me so much. I didn't realize that at that moment when I started, but I realized that when the job was gone, like when I finished, that I improved so much in German, and I already had like a really good German language on the paper. It was around B1, I think. I thought I'm good, but when I came to work, I couldn't understand anything, and that's why I realized how bad I was. And after a few months at that work, I realized that I actually improved. So I really recommend you to do something. But that obviously has to be the job that you are able to accomplish. Obviously, that's not so easy if you don't really speak any German, but that's a great start for you. And then afterwards, it's going to be easier for you to apply to a real job when you already had some experience of working in Germany. The tip number 6 is try to make German friends. Yes, I know that might be not so easy, because I mentioned that in one of my videos that it's kind of not that easy to make friends in Germany. Like Germans are not so easy to build a friendship with. It's possible, but it's not such a fast and easy process. But try to. And if it's not possible, if it's not possible to find the German friends and to communicate and speak German with them, then I would recommend that you just collaborate maybe with other foreigners that are learning German here in Germany. Maybe you find someone on Facebook or whatever, and you can organize the speaking clubs. You can meet like once a week for a few hours speaking German. The rule is no English. The rule is no other languages, German. And you have to somehow understand each other. And I am sure that's going to help you a lot. I did that when I was learning English, and I think this is a really good way to start talking German. My next tip, or tip number 7, is use the Deepl Translate to translate the texts or the emails that you receive, or to write your own texts, because I find this translator better than the Google one. I think it translates better and it makes you sound more German and not like a German from translator. And I use it a lot. I use it a lot to correct myself or to prove if I wrote my email right or wrong. I use it to write the emails, write the text, to translate the things that I don't understand. And I would really recommend everyone who speaks already a German that you can formulate phrases to use that translator. The tip number 8 is going to be the stickers. Maybe you have heard about this, but I use that a lot when I just started to learn German. When I just started to learn the basic household things, household words in German, I used the small stickers that I was hanging them everywhere. My whole kitchen was in stickers. Everything was in stickers, and it may look weird, also if you live with someone, but if you live alone, that's a really good way to learn the words, because you see them every day. You take a spoon, you see how it's going to spoon be in German. You take the knife, you take the plate, you see the chair. Everything that surrounds you is going to be in German, and that's how you can easily learn the words without actually learning them. The next tip, or the tip number 9, is going to be learn the nouns directly with the articles. Please don't make my mistake, because I was just too lazy, or I don't know, I thought maybe that's not that important, or I thought that after some time I'm gonna come back to that. That's not happening. The thing I mean is der, die, das. Learn them right away when you learn the words. That's so important, because afterwards it's gonna get more difficult, and you will have to change them, whether it's like accusative, dative, genitive, and you have no idea how hard it gets. And every time you are not certain which kind of article you have to use and how you have to change it, and then you feel so uncertain that you don't want to use that word, but there is nothing else you can use. That's why you are saying the word without the article in order not to sound stupid. Please don't make my mistake. Learn them right away. There are, by the way, the apps that you can download. They are actually called Der, die, das. There you can quickly prove which noun has which article, and sometimes they don't really have any logic. For example, the girl, it's she, but in German it is it. Uh-oh. And it is so weird. And this is just one example that I have. So my advice to you, learn the whole word with the article right away. And my last tip to you for today, or the tip number 10, is going to be force yourself to speak German. Yes, I know, when you feel uncertain, when you feel like you don't have enough vocabulary in your head, when you cannot really properly communicate or properly formulate the phrase, when you don't understand much, or you feel like people are gonna laugh when you speak, that's not gonna happen, I promise you. I noticed so many times that German people actually laugh when people try to speak their language, and even if they don't speak it perfect, but they try and they don't ask to switch to English, they appreciate it a lot. And I guess it's in every country, in every nationality, when someone comes and someone tries to speak your own language, you want to hug that person. You want to help him or her, and you will never judge, you will never laugh because someone said something wrong. So that's the same in German. Just force yourself to say a few words when you are on the Kasse in the supermarket, or force yourself to ask a question to the stranger. No one is gonna judge you for that. Just try to speak, try to kind of resolve your problems or your troubles by your own. Don't ask someone to help you with some phone call that you have to have. For example, you have to make an appointment with a doctor. Try to make it on your own. Yes, maybe first time is going to be awkward, but after a few times you're going to improve and you're going to be like doing that so easily. So just force yourself, speak German every single day, and you are gonna get there. So that's it. That was the 10 tips that I can give you, how you can improve in German language, how you can easier and faster learn the German language. If there are any tips that you have that I haven't mentioned and you would like to share them with the people, with the world, please write them down in the comments. I would love if you like this video and if you subscribe to my channel, and see you in the next videos. Bye!